In this video, you will learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in Colorado. In this video, we will share with you the steps to teach you how to become a notary loan signing agent in Colorado. It's very important that you watch the entire video so that you do not miss any parts of the process. Step 1. Meet the basic requirements. The first step to become a notary signing agent in Colorado is that you will need to be sure you meet all of the basic state requirements. These are as follows. You will need to be at least 18 years of age. You must be a citizen or a permanent legal resident of the United States or otherwise lawfully present in the United States. You are a resident or have a place of employment or practice in Colorado. You must be able to read and write the English language. You are not disqualified to receive a commission under Section 2421-523(I), including: you have never been convicted of a felony. You have not been convicted of a misdemeanor involving dishonesty in the past 5 years. You have never had a notary commission revoked. Step 2. Complete the notary education. The next step to become a notary loan signing agent in Colorado is that you will need to complete a mandatory notary training course. You can take this training from the Colorado Secretary of State or an approved vendor. If you take it from the Colorado Secretary of State, it is free. To take the course from the Colorado Secretary of State, simply register on their website. You will be able to access the training online and you have 90 days to complete. The course is designed to help you understand all of your responsibilities as a notary public, your duties and professional standards of a notary public. The Colorado Elearning Notary Training course consists of 7 modules. Introduction in the Notary Role, estimated time, 20 minutes. Satisfactory Evidence, estimated time, 20 minutes. Oaths and Affirmations, Acknowledgements and Signature Witnessing, and Copy Certifications, estimated time, 20 minutes. Electronic Notarization, estimated time, 20 minutes. Notary Journal and Official Stamp, estimated time, 20 minutes. Other important things to know and petition circulators, estimated time, 20 minutes. Application requirements and closing thoughts, estimated time, 20 minutes. We have placed a link to the Colorado e-learning notary training course below this video. Step 3. Pass the Colorado Notary Public Exam. Your next step to become a notary signing agent in Colorado is that you will need to take the State of Colorado Online Notary Exam. The State of Colorado Online Notary Exam tests your familiarity with Colorado notary law. It also tests your knowledge of the procedures and guidelines covered in the required notary training. To take the exam, you will go to the Colorado Secretary of State's e-learning portal. If you already have an account, click the Login Here link located next to Already a User. Otherwise, follow the instructions to create a user account. Under Notary Training, select Colorado Notary Public Examination, RELONA. Click the Open Curriculum button. Next, click Launch to begin the test. The test is an open book test, so you can use the Colorado Notary Handbook and even your own notes when you take it. The exam will take about 30 minutes to complete. Once you have completed the exam, you can print your exam completion certificate. To print this, once you have finished the test, close the testing window. Click the Options button. Select View Completion Page. Next, click View My Certificate. You will now be able to download and save your certificate. The e-learning notary training course will help you to prepare to take this exam. Plus, you can also review the Colorado Notary Public Handbook. Step 4. Submit the Notary Public application. The next step on your road to become a Colorado notary loan signing agent is that you will need to submit the Colorado Notary Public application. To submit the application, go to the Secretary of State's website, click on Become a Notary or log in to submit your application. This needs to be done online, so do not send in any paperwork by mail. You will need to print out the affirmation form and sign it in front of a notary public and have it notarized. The affirmation form simply means you swear that all of the information you provided is accurate and that you will comply with all notary laws of the state of Colorado. You will scan this form and upload when applying online. We have placed a link to the affirmation form below this video. Be sure you are using the most recent affirmation form, so it may be best to download it from the Colorado Secretary of State's website. As part of the online application process, you will need to provide a scanned copy of both sides of a valid ID. The ID can be any of the following: current Colorado driver's license or Colorado ID card, signed U.S. passport, current military ID card or common access card with your photo, current Bureau of Indian Affairs card or tribal ID. You will also need to upload a scanned copy of the Notary Training Certificate and the Notary Exam Certificate. If you are not a U.S. citizen, you will need to provide a copy of both sides of your permanent resident card or visa. You will need to pay a $10 filing fee. Your application should be processed within 3 to 5 business days. Once the Colorado Secretary of State approves your application, you will receive a notification by email. You then will be able to print out the commission certificate. Step 5. Get your notary business supplies. The next step on the road to become a notary loan signing agent in Colorado is that you will need to get a notary stamp. By law, your official stamp must be clearly applied under or near your official signature on every notary certificate. Do not stamp over signatures, and avoid stamping over text. You can get a notary stamp from most office supply stores. The stamp does not require a certain size or in color. It does need to be a rectangular shape with a rectangular outline or border. The border may be plain or decorative. Embossers cannot be used. The following is the information that must appear within the stamp's border: your name as it appears on your notary certificate, the words Notary Public and State of Colorado, your notary ID number, your commission expiration date. Provide your notarial certificate of commission when ordering your notary stamp and supplies. Make sure the name and notary ID number on your supplies match the certificate. You can find a copy of your certificate on your notary homepage after your application has been approved. Part of being a Colorado notary loan signing agent is that you will need to keep a notary journal of all your notarial acts. You can get a notary journal at most office supply stores or through notary organizations. The Colorado Secretary of State website has a journal template that you can print and bind yourself. We have placed a link to the Colorado Notary Journal template below this video. You should record all of your notarial acts. The following are the items that need to be recorded at the time of the notarization. 1. The date of the notarial act. 2. The type of notarial act, oath, affirmation, acknowledgement, etc. 3. Description or title of record, deed, POA, etc. 4. Name and address of each individual signer and witness. 5. Signature of signer and any witnesses. 6. If the identity of the signer is based on personal knowledge, a statement to that effect. 7. If the identity of the signer is based on satisfactory evidence, a brief description of the method of ID, credible witness or acceptable ID, and the type of ID presented, and 8. Fee charged, if any. A notary may also record any other related information deemed necessary. When you finish your journal or resign from being a notary, you must choose to do one of the following and notify the Secretary of State. 1. Retain the journal for 10 years from the last date of entry. 2. Submit your journal to the Colorado State Archives. 3. Leave it with your employer. See the Colorado Secretary of State website for complete current information on what to do with your journal when completed. Also, be sure to keep your stamp and journal in a locked, secure location at all times. Step 6. Register as an e-notary. This next step to become a notary loan signing agent in Colorado is not required, but it can help to streamline your notary practice. Once you are commissioned as a notary public, you can apply to become an e-notary. An electronic notary public can notarize documents electronically. Just log into your account on the Colorado Secretary of State website and look for the e-notary application link on the left sidebar or under Actions on your summary page. In Colorado, the signer must be in the physical presence of the notary to affirm, swear to, or acknowledge the document being notarized electronically. Electronic notarization is different from remote notarization. Step 7. Learn to make money. This last step to become a notary signing agent in Colorado is not mandatory, but it's probably the most important step if you wish to create a thriving business. We have outlined here how to become a notary signing agent in Colorado, and it's not that hard. What's not easy is taking this new venture and making money, unless you have some type of connections to people who know what to do. That's why it's important to get educated on how to succeed as a notary signing agent. You should learn from someone who has already developed a successful notary signing business. We have listed below this video the best notary loan signing agent course. This course is developed by one of the top notary loan signing agents in the country. It's free to get information, so take a look below this video to gain access. We hope this has helped you to learn all of the steps to become a notary signing agent in Colorado. Note, the information in this video is subject to change. Check with your state to verify current requirements. This video is not intended as legal advice and/or state/federal notary public training. Check with your state to be sure that loan signing agents are utilized in the closing process. Always follow your state's notary laws and best practices. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.